How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So this view might seem familiar for a few of you, and that's mainly because YouTube took down my last video because I had certain items that they don't agree with, apparently laying on the ground looking very menacing-like. So we have to redo this entire video. So with that said, we're going to go through the whole get home bag or bug out bag in general. Again, I'm going to go through every single item, maybe to give you suggestions or ideas, maybe to put in your bag or maybe not to put in your bag. So we'll go over the weight and all that kind of stuff, fun stuff. So we'll start off with the pack in general. The pack over here is a hyper light mountain gear 3400 Southwest. Now this is made out of Cuban fiber. So this is an extremely lightweight pack. The pack alone is roughly 2 pounds for a 64 or 62 liter pack, which is crazy insane. Mainly I did some research and saw that the AT or people that do long through hike-based trails are running them. I did a couple upgrades to it. On each side I put 10-speed dump pouches on, very lightweight. Did a whole video on that, why I did that, just to add extra space, more usability. Moving up from there, my canteen, which is up here in the left-hand corner, that is a Keith titanium canteen with cup. Awesome canteen, really enjoy it. Titanium is very good at heat, as in pulling in heat and cooling down very quickly, and it's extremely lightweight for the pair. Moving up from there, I have some eye pro. So clear and sunglasses, they're replaceable. I added them in for a specific reason I'll get into in a little bit. I have a cold weather beanie, my boonie cap, of course. I have leather gloves, mainly for fire or other things like that, along with some more tactile based gloves in case it's warm or wet outside, something like that. Those are the Pig FDT gloves, if I recall. I'll probably throw them up there, or I'll throw them in the description box below. Also, I have my full poncho. I like running a full poncho personally. They just work out for me, especially with the gear, because you can drape the back of the poncho over your backpack. Even though this backpack is fully waterproof because Cuban fiber is, it's still always better to have an extra layer. That is a Helicon Text, really good, good brand. I really enjoy these ponchos. They did a really good job of performance. Price is pretty steep on them. You would be able to find them for about 40 or 50 bucks. I think they go for about 150 now. Did not pay that at the time, but that's how good quality they are. Moving over from there, I have my titanium spork. Along down from there, this is a titanium stove, one of the small wood burning stoves. Really like those, very small signature, especially if you're not trying to be saw or anything like that, but you can still heat up food or fire for warmth in general. Really lightweight. Actually, it's extremely lightweight because it's titanium. Going up from there, I have a ferro rod, a larger one. I've always kind of taken this out, put it back in. Always ends up going in. Recently replaced my knife. This is a Mora Bushcraft. This is one of their black editions. Really enjoy it. Super, super lightweight. Really enjoy it so far. I've tested it out, probably about 2 outings so far. I really like it. Next to that is a Baco Laplander saw. It's a folding saw. Really nice for processing wood, especially extremely lightweight. Moving down from there, this is the bathroom kit with certain toilet paper, and then it has the Deuce of Spades aluminum shovel. Really lightweight, really nice. Nice for those backpacking trips, other things like that. Moving down is a headlamp. This is a black diamond. This also does red spectrum. It has flood and a beam, and it is rechargeable USB, or you can throw in other batteries into it, which I will get into that here in a moment, explaining everything about it. Moving over from there is a Vortex monocular. Especially I like using this because you can observe what's upcoming to you, what's in the distance. Can you, like the route that you're traveling via maps, which I have maps actually right there I'm about to go over. But if you travel down that way, you need to be able to observe where you are, because a map and a compass only gets you, okay, this is the direction I need to go and I'm somewhere on this map. Does it show you where you are specifically at? No, it does not. That's why observation is key to see key land and terrain markers around you, especially observing maybe potential threats, maybe potential game animals, other things like that. Very handy, especially for the weight. I'm willing to take it. Moving over to the right, this is the Hill People Gear Recon Chest Rig. Honestly, if you guys are familiar with the channel, I love these products. Hill People Gear stuff is awesome. I love this kit, especially it carries the Pew Pew in it behind it, and then also a compass, some extra food, flashlight, pace beads, small survival kit flashlight, right in the rain stuff, hand warmers, all kinds of the little stuff, and it rides on your chest. So you don't have to keep getting into your bag as you're hiking to I gotta take off my pack to get this. All your main items, your daily or minute by minute use items are all right here or on the belt itself. So moving up from there, I have two GPS based devices. One is a Garmin Fortrex 601, kind of a standard GPS. And then I also have the Garmin InReach Mini, which is a satellite communicator. You can text via satellite with that device to whomever you want, which is really cool. So I can be out in the middle of nowhere. As long as I have satellite coverage, I can text and do SOS. It's also an SOS beacon. Using this, going out fly fishing, hiking, way out remote, which I often do. They reside in this small pouch right here, which is a EMP proof based bag. I'll list those in the description box below. Really cool. They stop that electromagnetic pulse or solar flare or anything like that from damaging your electronics. Moving up, actually we're going to skip over these items real quick because I got to go up here to explain. All the way up here, this entire bag right here is my electronics bag. It's a little bit heavy, but I'm willing to take it. All the way up there at the top right there is a PVS 14 night vision white phosphor monocular. I run night vision. Most of you, if you're familiar with the channel, are familiar. I run night vision mainly because that is a huge advantage on you maneuvering your get home bag or your bug out bag through potentially dangerous areas. Most of the time, people will not be awake at night, especially not 2, 3 in the morning, especially if there's no power or no electricity. People will fall back into that normal rhythm of being up during the day and sleeping at night. So as long as I have that device, I can traverse at night, mainly avoiding everyone I can to get to my destination. If you avoid people, you're less likely to have confrontation. And especially if I would get in some kind of confrontation, that device right there is a huge combat multiplier to see at night. It's literally the only superpower right now roughly you can buy with a reasonable amount of money. Okay, off my soapbox about that. Let's continue down from there. On the left-hand side, you can see this Power Film solar panel with a built-in battery bank in it. This will recharge every single item I have here. It will attach to the back of the pack if necessary, but normally during the day when I'm going to be sleeping, because I'm using night vision operations, it will be charging fully and be ready to go to charge up those devices. I also have a AA charging bank right there. All of this also resides in EMP-proof bags, also same aspect. I have normal batteries along with rechargeables right there. As you can see, those are rechargeable AA's. So I can literally take the power from this battery bank and push it into the AA battery bank and charge AA's over and over and over again, which often my devices take, along with AAA's down here. Right there, as you can see them. Also, I have charging devices with multiple different connectors, USB-C, Android, all the typical stuff that I can charge in these other devices, GPS down here. Moving down from that, right here, this is a Precision nightcap, mainly meant for the night vision. How do you wear it? It goes on your head like a baseball cap, and then you have your mounts to mount your night vision. So, moving on further to the right, this is going to be all the miscellaneous kit, all the random items that are in my bag, this entire section through here, and we'll explain that. So, this Altoids can hold a small fishing kit. More than likely, I probably won't use it unless I'm stayed somewhere, but it is a good item for food procurement, especially if you're going to be stationary in one area for a little bit of time. You can procure certain food. These are speed hooks, so they can fish for you. I don't know if you can see that where my light is, or my laser is right here. Speed hooks, so they automatically will catch the fish for you, so you can leave several traps out, so you don't have to be actively using your time to, bring in food. Down from that is an IR strobe, only visible in the infrared spectrum, view through night vision, which other like helicopters and other stuff, military aspect, can see that emitting. Here, there's a bunch of Ziploc bags. These are meant for a game procurement or storage. If I would, like, say, get fish or, say, a squirrel or a rabbit, where do you put those items? Maybe I want to pack the meat, salt it down pretty good, and pack the meat out. What bags do you have? That's why I put those bags in there. Moving to the right, or actually up here, is an extra set of glasses all the way at the top. Next to that is my fire kit. It's a kit to, of course, start fires. Has a lot of different items in it. Very lightweight. Down from that is a pack fix-it kit. So that has a whole bunch of items in it that can fix my backpack over here. If maybe a strap breaks or something like that, or I tear a hole in it, it's no longer waterproof, that small kit will be able to fix majority of everything. It has duct tape, zip ties, glue, adhesives, different stuff like that already in it. Moving down here, this right here is a small perimeter alarm system. They use 209 shotgun primers, and you can string wire across certain locations, and if they trip the wire, it'll send off a small, cap or blast to alerting you, hey, that direction, someone just came through my perimeter. Especially if you're sleeping at night and you have a bear or maybe a two-legged threat come in on you, you have an early warning system to notify you, hey, someone's in the camp. Granted, it has its good and its bad aspects, but just going over it. Now, I have specific documents, extra documents down in here as well, like passport, different items, cash, things like that, along with gold and silver. Moving down, I have a head net for mosquitoes, along with a small blow-up pillow, extremely lightweight. Down here is a full trauma kit, kind of a miniature one, very small, lightweight, just the necessary items that I may need or may run into. Moving back up, small Brillo pad to clean up, titanium stuff over here. Cordage, not paracord, but this is like synthetic kind of bank line, about 100-pound test. Have 2 hanks of that. Sharpening kit for knives right there, a small, it's like a credit card size, works very well. Small bag over here has a water purification indicator, meaning how hot does it get. There's like a little wax ball in a capsule, and once the wax melts from the top and goes down to the bottom, it indicates that your water has been boiled fully. Moving on to water, if necessary, I have water purification tabs right here, along with a Sawyer squeeze and one of the CNOC bags that you can put inverted, and it'll connect into this, and you can actually attach this to the back of your backpack, and as you're hiking you can invert it, and as you're walking it'll filter your water for you as you're on the move into another receptacle if necessary. Also some coffee filters down there as well. And then here is a small medical kit or boo-boo kit, mainly has body glide, foot powder, antibiotics, smaller medical-based antidiarrheal stuff like that to keep you going. Because if you've ever hiked a long distance and you haven't had body glide or foot powder, good on you, because I'm impressed you haven't had any issues, because especially when you get wet and you're walking for days and days and days, you're definitely going to have some issues. Moving on from there, I have a shamag right up here. Obviously, tons of uses for it around the neck, water purification, blah, 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 list goes on. You guys understand what that is. Now, I have a sleeping bag bivvy from, this one is Snug Pack. This is a Special Forces bivvy right here. You can crawl inside it. It is waterproof. So you can crawl inside it if necessary, if I don't have anything over the top of me, like maybe my rain poncho, which can also be used as a shelter if necessary. But that is a 100% way you can just climb inside, get away from the rain immediately. Up on top, this is the Swagman roll. This is like a poncho liner slash sleeping bag slash, pillow. I mean, it can be like used as anything, honestly, or a blanket, stuff like that. Really nice. That's my sleep system. Moving down from there, mosquito net, full mosquito net. Lots of mosquitoes do not like that kind of stuff. Over here, getting towards the end here, this is going to be a blow-up mattress. Extremely lightweight, easy to pack in, especially gets you up off the ground, especially when it's a little bit chilly out. All the ground will suck the life out of you. Right here, this is going to be all my clothing. So I have a fleece, I have long underwear and a long underwear top as well. And then I have these two are socks and like a full set. It has, you know, a t-shirt, socks, underwear in it, and they're rolled up into Ranger rolls, at least the Rangers coined kind of a lot of stuff. And then down from that, this whole kit is my food. I'm not going to go into my food because I have a specific video of all my food, which I'll link in the description box below. If you guys are interested in anything you see here, I'm going to post as much as I can in the description box below with links that you guys can go purchase specific items. I am an Amazon affiliate, so literally if you buy one of these items, I get a couple cents off of it. If you guys want to support me, or if you're just interested, I greatly appreciate it. But honestly, it's not that much money, but it's something for, you know, giving you all this. But if you don't, that's fine too. I'm just trying to get you information about what do I carry in my bag that I have used extensively. I've used this bag a lot, and I've always been, you know, modifying and making things better. So if you guys want to actually see me using this stuff a lot, or a lot more than I have on this channel, check out the channel definitely if you haven't. Then definitely hit like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And we're going to start diving into details all about that, or all about all these items. And I'm going to show you some upgrades recently that I have done in the past. Works out pretty well. So, like I said, if you like this kind of stuff, like, subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a great day.